Okay, a couple of you. So tell me, we have this loop here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so where's it going to go? All the way up?
No.
No.
Tell me.
Yes, no.
Above or below the joint?
Below.
No, above.
Above the joint.
Above the joint.
Okay, the first one goes above the joint. And then I'm going to do a figure eight, and the best, easiest way that I can tell you guys to do this is to go ahead and I wrap this around my hand and then grab the paw and bring it through. Okay, so I have the first one above the joint, the second one below the joint. Why did we do this instead of just doing one time around and pulling it through?
To prevent cut-off degradation, to prevent cut-off blood flow to
Right, well that, cutting off blood flow would mean that we pulled it too tightly, okay? But what are we doing by having two loops here? Well, we're really securing it. What else are we doing? Thank you guys, it's not, don't make it harder than it is. What is, because we have a space here and we have two of those instead of one. We're distributing the pressure. We're distributing the pressure so that we aren't just cutting off one section. Okay? What do we need to be careful of when we're putting it on, particularly these front legs? Too tight, but what else might be in this front leg? An IV. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're not cutting off an IV flow. So you want to make sure that it goes below that IV cap, above the joint, and below the joint. Okay? All right, so am I just going to pull her? You guys go ahead. Do this one down here. Aaron, do this one over here.
He doesn't have
Oh, look over here. Oh, there we go. So we go.
Now, we
One's
use it
above.
above the table and then around. Did you guys not?
We're going there next.
Okay. What's this thing again?
Just take it around your hand, wrap it around your hand, and now grab the paw and let it come through. It's like a figure eight, okay? But it gives you that good spot. So you have one above
That's usually the cast,
and then one below. Okay. So before we actually tie it to the table, here's one thing that I want to talk about. Whenever you're tying down extremities, you want to keep the extremities of the animal in the normal range of motion. Okay? So if you guys do this, this is kind of a normal range of motion for me. And here's okay. But how uncomfortable am I like this for an hour? So, and you can actually cut off some nerves, pinch some nerves, and do some different things with that. So when you're actually tying them to the table, you need to consider where that normal range of motion is.
Okay.
So for this animal, am I going to come out here?
No.
I'm going to come and bring it off here or just slightly off to the side. The way that these ties actually work is you can just bring them down and one side locks it in. All right? So you guys, I would come off the end of the table with those and bring it up and lock it in. Okay?
How do you look it?
Just pull to one side.
What about when they're crossing?
We're going to get there.